Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is a must hear message. So what is the message that you must hear right now in this moment? So if you have not as of yet chosen a stack on the table, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below where you can go directly to the portion of the video that's going to give you an up close and personal look at the cards on the table. Take as much time as you need in order to choose your pile, and if at any time you feel led to pick more than one pile on the table, by all means, listen to your intuition, pick more than one if you feel it necessary to get the most out of your reading. These readings are timeless, so whether you watch at the upload time or sometime later down the road, whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel that intuitive nudge to watch, there may indeed be a message here for you. Nonetheless, what I try to remind everybody is that these messages are general. They are not going to be able to apply to every single person that clicks and watches, although I hope that the majority of you do find a message here. But what I recommend is that in the event that this reading isn't connecting for you, there could be another reason why the universe led you to my channel. So maybe have some fun exploring my content. I've done a variety of different pick a card readings. I've done shorts, right? You can explore. There's a lot of content there of a variety of topics that you can choose from. There could be another message somewhere in there for you instead. So with all that said, Star Family, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will go ahead and meet you at your reading of choice. Pile number one, viewers, you chose the magical messages from the Fairies Oracle. I am going to be using this in addition to tarot. So let's go ahead and start with the magical messages from the fairies. We are looking for a message that is a must hear, right? So a must hear message for you. Pile number one, viewers, choosing the magical messages from the Fairies Oracle. What is your must hear message? One card. Okay. And then I'm going to use the tarot. Must hear message for pile number one, viewers. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot, by the way. Whoa. Okay. This is amazing. So you have the Six of Pentacles and you have the Sun. Okay. And if I need more cards or I need to pull from underneath the deck to see what the underlying influence is at any moment, I will. So let's see. I mean, this is already off to a great start, isn't it? So we have the energy of spring. This is a timing card for you. So basically it says your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom come spring. And I mean, it depends on where you are in the world right now. It could be, depending on your hemisphere, it could be spring right now. If anything, this is saying that from the time that you watch this video to the season of spring, right? There's a shift taking place. And I say that because we have the butterfly here, which is energy of transformation. So there's a shift taking place from now until this time. And things are developing to bring you what it is that you truly desire. So give spirit or universe, you know, your higher self, that time frame from the time you watch this video until spring to allow these changes and these shifts to happen for you, because it is a transformation that's going to come about, right, to bring your desires fully manifested. All right, so I love that. That is a timing card. And then you have the Sun here, Six of Pentacles. This is saying that you have support with the Six of Pentacles. You are supported, whether it be financially or otherwise, right? Financial support, family support, friends supporting you. There is support, emotional support. Do you see what I'm saying? There is support surrounding you. Could be from your guides as well. Supporting you to allow this manifestation to become what it's meant to be for you. And it does feel like the sun is shining here. So there's a lot of positive energy surrounding you. You also have people here in union, right? Coming together. I feel like both of these cards are kind of giving that vibe with the depiction of the art. So it does feel like the right people, places, and things are coming together to allow for this manifestation to come about in a way that's fully supportive of you, lifting you up with higher vibes as well, and to help make it happen. So I feel like all these things are coming together so you can flourish, so this manifestation can flourish come spring. And also, when I think of like blooming flowers, that's also symbolic of you coming into full bloom at this time, or during the the process of manifesting this, you are coming into your fullest self-expression. You are also changing and transforming and coming into full bloom. So it's not just you, or it's not just your manifestation that's coming into full bloom and manifesting. There's something about you that's also changing, manifesting, and coming into full bloom. You could be manifesting into the best version of yourself in the process of arriving at the manifestation. And I also feel like spring is an energy of new life as well. So it's giving me the vibe that there's something about your life that is changing and being reborn or rebirthed in some way into something altogether new. And these are positive shifts and changes with the sun's energy. The sunflowers in the card are also a symbol of success. So not only are you going to be fully supported by, you know, those people that you love, or the people around you, or the people who really have an invested interest in what you're doing, but you're going to be fully supported because there's success surrounding you at this time, right? So you're going to be supported with success to lift you up, give you the leg up where you need it. There's something about you and your situation, whatever it is you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're trying even to create. And I can say that creator energy with the sun, because the sun helps breathe new life into things. It helps basically things to grow and flourish, right? So I feel like there's some aspect of what you're creating that is just surrounded with success, and you will see that success thrive and flourish. And likewise, as this thing succeeds and flourishes, so too will you, is the feeling. You could end up coming into a job offer that might help this happen for you. Maybe with the Six of Pentacles, it could be a loan, some kind of money or gift that you might receive, maybe a monetary blessing that would help give you that leg up to put maybe physical resources behind something you're trying to create, if it is a creative endeavor, right? This is about you truly coming into your own, putting all your gifts and talents, I feel, to work and to thrive and to flourish in ways that are going to help lift you up successfully, maybe help give you the leg up where you need it in life, and put you on a better path. Again, sunshiny energy, high vibe. This is definitely saying that it's all positivity surrounding you right now. From the time that you watch this video into the spring, that is your time frame from spirit. That is the must-hear message, that from now, when you watch this video until spring, this will have fully come into bloom, fully manifested, maybe physically, right, with the Six of Pentacles, because it's earth. So it's like the physical, tangible manifestation of this in a very happy, positive, vibrant way. Expect some major changes to occur from now until then. There's changes taking place to align you with this manifestation. There's also changes taking place within you personally as you reach your goal, as you create it, as you acquire all the things that you need along the way from the right people, places, things, and scenarios to fully support this taking place. Okay, I love this for you. So yeah, expect a positive outcome towards a manifestation. That's the must-hear message. Expect to be fully supported. Expect to have the resources with the Six of Pentacles that you need to make it happen. Expect to come into full bloom within yourself, but also about your life as well, changing outside and around you too, to align and match up with the frequency of your manifestation. There is a transformation that is underway at this time. And these things are lighting you up, it feels like, with the sun's energy from the inside out. There's also this energy of enlightenment and having more clarity upon your situation as time progresses and you reach this time frame of spring. The sun energy does bring clarity where you've been in the dark. So it's literally about finding light at the end of the tunnel and realizing what the journey was for when you finally arrive at your manifestation fully manifested in physical form. So I'm curious. I'm going to take maybe a few of these cards as well. Okay, let's start with one first, because you know what? I am actually tempted to look underneath the deck to see what the underlying hidden energy or messages. It could be something you're aware of, maybe something you're not aware of. I say it's hidden because it's the card we don't see, and that's why I read it as a hidden influence. Yeah. So you have the strength, you have the resilience, you have the courage to keep going, right? To keep pushing until this thing fully comes your way. And I know that sometimes the road to manifestations can feel like a struggle. It can feel like a hustle, especially if you've been working really hard with the Six of Pentacles towards your goals and giving it all your energy, your time, your effort, right? Think of the Six of Pentacles as oftentimes the output that you sometimes can give to things. Likewise, what you receive, it is an energy of give and take. It is reciprocal energy. So again, when I said support, you're putting something out into the world. This has to eventually come back to you. It has to be reflected back to you. You can't just give and not eventually receive. So there is something about you receiving, right? This manifestation, whatever it is to you, could be a career. It could be a goal, a creative endeavor. It could be something tangible or material that you've been trying to manifest, but you've been giving energy to it. The Strength card underneath the deck is definitely emphasizing that you've been working on some things, maybe working on your shadow underneath the process or throughout the process of manifesting or arriving at this manifestation. Like I said, with the butterfly energy, you've been undergoing a metamorphosis, working on yourself, changing and shifting personally, maybe spiritually for some of you throughout the process of arriving at arriving at this happy outcome where you're experiencing your manifestation in real time. There's been a lot going on underneath the surface with that. And it's basically saying you've been resilient, you've been strong, you've been courageous, you've pushed through, you've overcome. A lot of times the Strength card is energy of you overcoming adversities within yourself, taming the lion within, right? So the lower vibrational forces don't have power over you. You have power over them. And it is also about working through your fears. So some of you underneath the surface have been working through your fears in order to arrive at this happy outcome, at this moment of enlightenment and clarity, to arrive at your manifestation also. So be proud of yourself for having done the work is what this is saying. Yes. Oh my gosh. You literally, talk about confirmation. You literally have the sun twice. Do you see that? So I would say if any of you are looking for messages, worried about whether your manifestation is going to come to fruition or not, don't worry. Not to worry. There's nothing to worry about here. Because there's something about you having done the work to be well-deserved and worthy of arriving at this when all is said and done. Arriving at your goal. Arriving at what you need. Arriving at a positive, happy, healthy outcome. That's why it says your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. As the flowers begin to bloom, so does your life in a way. It's kind of metaphorical that way. And you think about it, the winter comes before the spring. The winter is an energy of dormancy. It's an energy of stillness and sometimes waiting. So I could also see that Strength card as you being patient, patiently waiting underneath the surface for this to come about finally. Likewise, undergoing a transformation process, a literal death and rebirth. While the sun is giving you your rebirth, so is the spring because the flowers bloom. That is literally a rebirth energy when the flowers begin to bloom after a harsh winter. Okay, so I love this for you. Final oracle message here, pile number 1 viewers. Oh, wow. Believe in yourself. That's crazy. Hold on. I just noticed this. More synchronicity. 19. Do you see that? Whew. All right. How much more confirmation do you need? You have 2 sun cards and you have 2 number 19s. Maybe look up the angel number 1919 for a message. But it says, believe in your power to, oh my gosh, believe in your power to manifest. Breathe your creation into existence. All right. I mean, need I say more? Look at this. Believe in your power to manifest. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Yeah. Yeah. You're breathing life into creation with the sun. Absolutely. I said something earlier along those lines, I believe. But yeah, there's your confirmation. Believe in yourself. You are in the process of manifesting. In the process of manifesting, you are also shifting and changing within yourself. That is your must-hear message. Also have patience. I know that's hard sometimes when you really want things to happen for yourself. You want things to move along in a positive, happy way. And sometimes things take time, but you're on the right track. You are definitely on the right track. Let's see if we can get an angel number for your reading today. Pile number 1, viewers, if you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice for angel numbers to confirm. Sometimes it does confirm things I've already said in the reading and or provide you with additional messages maybe that you need personally in the moment. I don't give you a source to research the numbers or look them up because there's a lot on the internet and I never want to imply that one is better over another. I say do your research. Find a source that you resonate with in your heart. Go with that one. Allow that to be your guide. Likewise, take the journey because sometimes when you do, you come across other signs, synchronicity, serendipity. Spirit needs you to find. I want to make sure that you find that magic for yourself. Likewise, if you can refrain from putting the number interpretation in the comment section for the same reason, we want to give everybody a chance to find the magic for themselves. So let's see. What is your angel number? Again, 1919. I could also say 619, 1919, 619, but let's see what else we get from the dice. 3, which is energy of creation, expansion, manifestation. We have 9, approaching a completion, and 4. So 394. Go ahead and look up that number, see what it brings to you. I hope that this reading has helped you. If it has, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Also, maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You can also check out my Etsy store to support me further. I have Starseed t-shirts I create myself, handmade crystal jewelry I make when I have time, and I have personal readings out there upon occasion. When I have more availability, I will put them out for purchase for those of you who are interested. So much love to you wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 2, viewers, you chose the Healing with the Angels Oracle. That is what I'm going to be using for you today, as well as the Everyday Witch Tarot. We're going to start here with the Healing with the Angels deck first. We are looking at a must-hear message. What is the must-hear message? A message you must hear right now in this moment. What is your must-hear message? Pile number 2, viewers. What is the message you must hear right now? Okay, so you have the energy of focus. And so are you working on something right now is the feeling that this just gave me? Are you focused on something? Hyper-focused? Working towards something? Is your, maybe for some of you, is your focus distracted? Right? Let's see. What is your must-hear message? And I'm going to put this over here in case I need more cards. Likewise, I might just grab another one of those too. But let's see. Oh, we have the energy of the Ace of Swords and the 5 of Cups. And I think I want to grab another one. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. So the feeling here is redirect your focus. Because you have a breakthrough, a clarity moment that's coming through where maybe at this time you feel confused about something. And this is saying, when the idea comes through, when the breakthrough arrives, move forward confidently. Do not hesitate is the message. That's the must-hear message. Direct your focus to what matters. You cannot retrieve what is lost and what you can't get back. This is already said and done, whatever the situation is. This energy is really giving me the vibe, especially being, right, this 5 of Cups being flanked here by the Knight of Swords and the Ace. There's something that went awry with the 5 of Cups in your journey somewhere in your life. I don't know. It could be emotional. It could be a relationship. It could be maybe a goal or endeavor that maybe didn't go as planned. And the feeling is to redirect your focus off of what could have been done differently, because that's not going to change what happened. Right? There's no point in wasting time over shoulda, couldas, and wouldas is the feeling here. And there's this feeling of that these 2 cards are giving me that this thing didn't go maybe the way you had hoped, but there was a reason for it. It was to put you on the path to something new. It was to give you a realization or a moment of clarity and truth where you needed it. And if you haven't gotten that moment of clarity and truth yet in the midst of your situation, the must-hear message is that it's coming. Because that's what the Ace does, the Ace of Swords. It offers you a brand new, fresh start, yes. But it opens your eyes to something you were unaware of before. And if you're down here, right, focusing on this, right, you may not realize that not all hope is lost. Look at these 2 cups still standing. Right here is energy of alignment. Union, coming together, partnerships. The reason why this didn't work out over here is because Spirit wanted you to put your focus on something else or to redirect your focus. And the only way you were going to get your focus off of this was if you were cut off and away from, right, something else in order to make the room for it. In order to make the room for this something new, for this clarity moment, for this truth. So you could be placed on the path that is more authentic, right? That's sword energy. Authentic to the direction you're supposed to be headed in. So the feeling is, in all honesty, these 3 spilled cups weren't a failure. They were a stepping stone. That had to go, purposefully had to go awry. Like, it's almost like your higher self knew, this feeling is your higher self knew that if you, how do I explain this? It's kind of like, it was needed. It's like that thing maybe didn't go as planned because it wasn't meant to. Because your higher self knew that if it had gone successfully and did as you had hoped, you would have stayed comfortable in that place, doing that thing. And the feeling is your higher self is trying to level you up in some way. But in order to level you up, it had to break you out of your comfort zone and redirect your focus so you can arrive at this alignment over here and move in the direction of it with the Knight of Swords. It's a pivot in your path. Your higher self is like, the feeling is your higher self needed you to pivot. Needed your focus to be redirected so that way you can move forward with a different focus or in the direction of something altogether new with the Ace of Swords, and also in the direction of something more authentic and genuine to you in your path. Look at how determined the Knight of Swords is. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, by the way. So trust, the message is here. Trust that there is a breakthrough coming. For some of you, there's a change as well, because it's a number 5 with the 5 of Cups. 5 is a number of change. There's a shift in your focus, a pivot, a breakthrough, but also a change that's taking place. To redirect your focus toward a different idea. In the direction of something new. There's an aha moment coming your way if it hasn't already. But trust that the aha realization moment of epiphany that you're going to get with clarity, it's helping to move you on to another path, a different path. A path that is more authentic and in alignment with you. A path that is going to unite you with what you're looking for. And it's saying to redirect your focus off of what was lost and know that the reason why it was lost is because it wasn't going to help put you on the path to your greatest success. It wasn't going to put you, that thing wasn't going to put you on the path to your most authentic self, or those things that are authentic to you. And sometimes with the Ace of Swords, this fresh start, beginning, and breakthrough, sometimes stings a little. But it's often the very thing we need. It's not always what we want, but it's what we need. So take your focus off what you can't change and can't get back. That doesn't matter anymore is what the feeling is here. And I know that sounds kind of harsh. What matters is that the breakthrough's coming, the realization, the understanding, the knowledge, the awareness, the truth of what you need, the answers are coming. And when you get them, it's going to empower you to forget about what you lost, can't fix, and can't get back, and help you to move forward with determination, with zeal, and focus. And it's like, that energy of the Knight of Swords in this card, it's giving, I'll be damned if anybody gets in your way. They won't be able to stop you because it's fast energy. It's movement forward. It's like once you know, you can't unknow it. Once you know it, you can't unknow it. And it's going to give you the strength that you need to say goodbye to something. Take an L, call it a loss, whatever you will. But is it really a loss if it helps move you forward on the path of authenticity? No, it's a stepping stone is kind of what this is feeling like. It didn't go, maybe it didn't succeed or go your way because it wasn't meant to. It was meant to be the catalyst to move you forward onto the path of authenticity, of what is truly meant for you instead. I am going to look underneath the deck to see what the underlying hidden influence energy is. The reason why I say it's hidden or hidden influence is because it's the card underneath the deck. We can't see it. So let's see. Oh, whoa. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Yeah. Don't cry over whatever was lost. Nine of Pentacles. Do you see that? No. Underneath the surface, you're coming into bigger blessings. You're coming into bigger blessings and things that are putting you on the path of wealth, health, happiness, comforts. Your hard work paying off. So let's say maybe you lost a job, or maybe a job or career path or goal didn't go your way. I'm only saying that because that's the Pentacles energy. Maybe there was a relationship that went awry as well for some of you. Or maybe you've just been dealing with a lot in general throughout different areas of your life. Five of Cups, right? This is saying that on the other side of this shift, this pivot, this breakthrough, this movement, this redirection of your focus, underneath the surface, you have blessings waiting for you to receive and experience. Nine of Pentacles is definitely the living up in the lap of luxury. You feeling comfortable in your own skin, in your mind, body, heart, and spirit, loving life, okay? Enjoying the fruits of your labor, being unbothered, completely unbothered, right? Living it up, living your best life in every way possible. Nurtured, nourished, thriving. Yeah. So all of this would be a distant memory soon, is the feeling here. Like I said, the focus had to be shifted and redirected in some way to get you to move forward and out of maybe what wasn't working, all to put you right on the path to better things. So whatever went wrong here was just a stepping stone. That's the must-hear message. Don't cry over it, because all it was doing was helping to create the catalyst to set you up with something better, something more authentic to you. And we see her living her best life authentically with the Knight of Pentacles right there underneath the surface. So yeah. The feeling is your successes lie elsewhere. The things that are more in alignment with you are on the other side of what you're leaving behind. Like I said, you have this Two of Cups here in the background. Right? You're coming into alignment and union with other things. Maybe for some of you, other things that you should be doing. other things or other people, right, that are better suited and more authentic to you. Other ways of living, life and lifestyle that are better and more authentic to you as well. So once the answers arrive, once you know what you need to do, move forward confidently, determined with the Knight of Swords, because this is what awaits you. You may not realize that those are the blessings that you're about to move into. Unbothered, completely living your best life. It's like I said, your higher self knows that if you had continued down that path, you would have stayed comfortable. Yes, okay, fine. But you also wouldn't have reached, the feeling is, that up level that you're capable of or that you've always wanted. So the focus, your focus had to be shifted. Your path had to be redirected away from that to get to this with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? That's the must-hear message. Reflect. I mean, technically, all that thought energy of the swords, that's what that is. Also, the leaves changing. There's change underway at this time to help you arrive at this Nine of Pentacles energy. To arrive at this beauty. At the more beautiful version of you, the more up-leveled version of you, right? And the thing is with this energy, you know, we go through changes. As we go through a shift or a change, we reflect. It kind of gives us hindsight. Hindsight, I always say, is a gift. Because it puts us on the path where it's like we're at that moment where we can look back on our life and see what it was all for. That's very powerful. And that's why I say it is a gift. When you get to that moment in your journey where you can retrace your steps and realize, oh shit, if it wasn't for this, and this, I wouldn't be here now. You see? Even through the sadness, the sorrow, it gives you a moment to look back and you realize, oh shit, all those tears, all that struggle, all that hustle, you know, all that heartache, I understand what it was all for. That's that moment of reflection and hindsight. And I feel like this is saying you're going to have that moment and it's going to be so powerful for you. That's also that energy of awareness too, right? That comes through where you have that epiphany, that moment of clarity, that moment of enlightenment. And it shows you what all the heartache, the pain, the sorrow was all for over here with the Five of Cups. And what it does is just empower you to keep freaking moving forward. Absolutely. Final oracle message here. I am using the Starry Beginnings. Is it the Starry Beginnings? Yeah, Starry Beginnings oracle for your final message. Let's see. Also, something this is giving me also is like creative projects. If there was any kind of disappointment in a creative project or goal or endeavor, that, again, it was just a stepping stone. It wasn't the main course. It was an appetizer, okay? Like, that's the feeling here. Because pretty soon you're about to enjoy, with the Nine of Pentacles, a whole smorgasbord, okay? A buffet, a whole meal. Like, nobody wants just a slice of pizza. Sometimes you want the whole damn pie, right? It's like, don't give me a taste. Give me the whole plate. Like, that's the feeling here that this is giving me. It's like, yeah, you're about to... You're not just going to receive a taste of what you want. That's bullshit. You're about to receive the whole thing. Okay? Like, don't give me crumbs. I want the whole damn loaf of bread. You know, that kind of thing. And you're worthy of that. So remember that. You're worthy of it. You're worthy of the whole freaking loaf of bread. Let's see. Final oracle card. And then I'm going to pull the angel numbers with the dice. All right. Okay, how much more confirmation do you need? Remember I said you're being placed on the path to authenticity. Whatever went awry was necessary to get it out the way to place you on the path of your authenticity. And I was saying that with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, right? Your focus had to be redirected to get you to that place of authenticity. And look, here we have, be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. That's right. Your higher self knows what's up. Your higher self knows that there's something better out there for you, that you're capable of so much more. So again, don't mourn over what you can't change, fix, or get back. That already happened, but it was a necessary a necessary kind of stepping stone on the path to reach your authentic self, living your best life most successfully with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and I think it looks like an 11. I can't tell. It looks like an 11. That's a master number, by the way. Let's go ahead and roll the dice for angel numbers. See what numbers come up for you to help maybe confirm things already said in this reading and or provide you with an additional message you need personally. I don't give you a source to look up the numbers because it could be one you don't like, and I never want to imply that one source is better over another. There's many on the internet. Find one that speaks to your heart. Go with that one and let that be your guide. Likewise, take the journey, because sometimes when you do, you come across other signs, synchronicity, serendipity, spirit needs you to find. And I want to make sure that you can find that magic along the way. Likewise, refrain, please, from putting the number interpretation. The number interpretation, please refrain from putting it in the comment section for the same reason. We want to make sure we give everybody a chance to find that magic for themselves. Let's see what your angel number is for your reading. Pile number 2, 10. Whoa, hold on. That's a 7. 10, 7. 9. So 1079. I'm going to put that number in the screen. Go ahead and look it up. See what it brings to you. If you feel this message has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive readings and content I put out for members only. You could also visit me on Etsy. Link to my Etsy shop is below to support me further. You can check out my Starseed t-shirts I designed by hand, handmade crystal jewelry, sometimes vintage jewelry I refurbish. And I also have personal readings upon availability. When I have the time, I will post them for people who are interested. So much love to you. Thank you so much for supporting me by watching my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 3, you chose the Goddess Guidance cards for your Oracle deck. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I'm going to be using this for you as well. We are looking at must-hear messages. So what is your must-hear message? Pile number 3, choosing the Goddess Guidance Oracle. What is your must-hear message? Let's see. What is your must-hear messages? Messages you must hear. Okay. The Everyday Witch. So what is your must-hear message? Okay, so we have, whoa, that's a lot of cards. And if I need more, I will always grab off to the side. But let's see. Let's start with the Oracle first. Leap of faith. Anya, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So the must-hear messages, you might have to take a leap of faith. You might have to trust yourself to leap, right? And trust that the net will appear for you. So this is saying take a leap of faith, try something new, challenge yourself to do something different, get out of your comfort zone, take the leap where you need to, because it feels like the leap of faith that you take in a new direction is actually going to be the very thing that helps you achieve your heart's desire. The Magician, right? Okay, because first of all, you have all the tools on the table to make what you wish manifest and happen for you. You have everything you need to put your desire into action, especially with the magical energy of the Magician. So it's kind of giving the vibe that you're alchemically aligned, or all the stars are aligning is also what I'm getting from this, to help you materialize something, make a wish or a dream come true. But it's going to require a leap of faith from you in order to make it happen, or set the stage for it to unfold. You have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, whoa, endings and completions. But you also have the beginning of, right, the number 1 in the Magician. Something's been rough and tough lately. And I feel like something also has run its course with these 2 cards. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. And it's like letting this burden go, dropping the yoke and saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to get out of this energy that, right, is no longer suiting me. I'm going to get out of this energy and I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to trust myself and see where it leads. Because as of this point right here, what more do you have to lose is the message. 4 of Pentacles, you're safe, you're secure, okay? This is energy of a strong foundation, number 4 energy. You have what you need, or you'll have what you need. But you can't hold on, right? You can't hold on to the past. If you're going to manifest the new, if you're going to leap into the unknown, you can't hold on to the past. It's like you got to let that go. Sometimes the 4 of Pentacles can be an energy of holding tight to something. But it can also be about holding your cards closely to your chest and not letting other people know what it is you're manifesting. Keeping it under wraps over here, right? Holding it tight to you, like keeping it a secret. Some of you are in the process of manifesting something, but in order to manifest that something new and take that leap of faith, you basically have to keep it to yourself. And at the same time, let something go. Also, the feeling is here, the must-hear message is not everybody's worthy of knowing. Or not everybody should be aware or privy to what you're doing behind the scenes when it comes to something you're trying to manifest or leap into. Manifest and create and leap into. Not everybody has to know your plans, is the feeling. But it feels like over here you might be tired as hell of something and you're so over it with these 2 cards. And it's coming to a close. This cycle is coming to a close. But it has run its course, and that's okay. Whether it's a job, a situation with a person, right? It's about relinquishing the past, letting it go so you can achieve so much more in its place. Because whatever it was that has been weighing you down, causing you heartache, pain, distress, and frustration, it's run its course. There's nothing more to be done there. You can't gain anything from that situation anymore. You can't learn from it anymore. You've taken the hits and it's like, okay, enough is enough. It's time to move on. And that 4 of Pentacles is saying, don't hold on to it too tightly. Open, right? Open yourself up to the possibilities. Look at the arms wide open of what the leap of faith can bring, because you're in a very powerful position right now to create something new if you want it. I say that 4 of Pentacles is saying you're safe, you're secure. And the other energy that's giving me is don't tell others of your plans. Take that leap of faith, but do it in silence. Don't let other people know what you're up to. Protect it. Protect that manifestation is the must-hear message. Because the feeling is here, that 10 of Swords can oftentimes speak of betrayal. And if you're in the process of manifesting something really special, and it's going to take a risk from you to do it, the last thing you want is anybody putting negative energy towards that thought that you have or that intention, and burdening you with the 10 of Swords with the energy of, oh, well, what if you fail? What if it doesn't work out? Are you sure that's what you want to do? You see what I'm saying? That's what this feels like. You don't want people stabbing you in the back or throwing negative energy towards what it is you're trying to manifest and create with the Magician energy. You got to keep it under wraps. That's the must-hear message. Because this leap of faith is, yes, taking a risk, but it's also you following your heart. And the last thing you want is anybody making you doubt what your heart knows you need to do. And that's why that 4 of Pentacles is really saying, trust your intuition, right? We have the little black cat energy. Trust your intuition. Keep it under wraps. Move in silence. You know what you're doing. You're more than capable over here with the Magician energy. Let go of people, places, and things that rob you of your peace and weigh you down or make you doubt what's possible for you. Because it's not really... The energy of the 10 of Swords is kind of giving me the vibe that, like, they're throwing darts. And that's negative projection. You don't want that. I'm looking underneath the deck, see what the underlying energy is underneath the surface. Yeah, I mean, 7 of Cups, it's just, you know, the feeling is there could be a lot of confusion surrounding your situation. And again, the feeling of maybe doubting your initial instincts or intuition or intention to leap in the direction of your heart's desires. And with all the I guess the thoughts or the opinion. Yes, opinions. Thank you. All the opinions flying around you, it can create a little bit of confusion. That's the Seven of Cups. You feel up in the air like, oh, I don't know now. What should I do? Or they make you second guess. It feels like the implanting. This card feels like the implanting of negative thoughts and ideas from others, right? From maybe this person over here. And it ends up making you feel up in the air when that happens. The thing is, you're done. You're ready to move on from this. This is something that's coming to a close. It's run its course. And in order for you to move in a different direction and have that new beginning with the number 1 of the Magician, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. The last thing you want is somebody making you second guess or doubt yourself or doubt what you've intended on doing. Protect your energy, right? Keep this idea close to your chest, because underneath the surface, there could be other influences around you, surrounding you, that will end up confusing your initial thought and feeling and intuition toward what it is you're intending. That's the must-hear message. You have 2 number 10s on the table, which are basically saying a closing out of a cycle. Something is complete. The lessons in that situation are done. There's nothing more to be gained or learned in that specific scenario, in that specific place, doing that specific thing, that specific job. Do you see what I'm saying? There's something that has truly run its course. Be mindful also of the manipulation of others that are surrounding you at this time. You have to trust yourself more than anything and protect your energy. If there's something new that you want for your life, if there's a desire that you have on your heart, and it's going to take you down a new path, and it's going to maybe put you on the path to saying goodbye to some things in your life, trust that. Trust the feeling of, you know what? I'm done. I know this is what I need. Trust that. There's a reason why your soul is kind of like, your higher self is saying, you know, I gotta try something new. There's a reason why you've gotten that idea in your heart to take a leap of faith on that. There's a reason why you've been prompted or inspired with a new idea or a new direction or something new that you want to create. There's a reason for that. The only thing that can disturb the process of that unfolding, or your life unfolding in a new direction by taking a leap of faith and trusting yourself to do it, is the doubts, the confusion, the uncertainty from the outside world, negative thought processes, negative projections. Do you see? And this leap of faith is everything that you need that's going to help uplift you, because this energy is definitely uplifted. So you can receive more and get out of what's not working, what's causing too much stress, strife, struggle, burden. Because how much longer can you support this energy, right? It takes a toll. Crushes one's spirit to be in that energy for too long. So it's this feeling of getting out of that energy. Taking a leap of faith is exactly what is needed to get you out of that energy that maybe is causing you that 10 of Swords or 10 of Wands feeling. And the feeling is you're safe as you move forward. You're safe as you step out of this energy, as you say goodbye to it, as you relinquish it, as you surrender it. You're safe. 4 of Pentacles. You will have what you need. Trust yourself to do what you know needs to be done. And don't share your ideas or intentions with others. You know, keep it to yourself, keep it under wraps until it's been fully executed, you know. because I really do get the strong feeling that other people might be having an influence underneath the surface and may have you second guess your initial feeling and intention and talk you out of it, maybe. Because there's this feeling of, in this card, the power of suggestion. Do you see? And not everybody wants to see you succeed. That's just the reality, you know. And that's why that Four of Pentacles is saying, hold this thought, this idea close to your chest. Keep a tight lip on it. And don't share what your plans are until it's fully been executed. Because not everybody has your best intentions in mind, is what this is feeling like. Oh, I love that. This is energy of being in flow. All right. The sun is rising over here, over the horizon as well in this card too. So it's hinting at light at the end of the tunnel. It's hinting at a positive outcome on the other side. It's hinting at a brand new beginning, a fresh day, a new dawn, right? This is saying just go with the flow of your intuition, because water is intuitive. Go with the flow of your intuition as far as where it's going to lead you. Also, you're in the process of materializing something with this earth energy of the card. You're in the process of materializing something with this leap of faith. And it feels like you're about to materialize your desire, your heart's desire, basically. The feeling is here, this has to go in order to make space for that intention. You got to let something go to get it. You might be in the process of that right now. But the feeling is here, try not to hold on to what is saying, you know, what is being let go. Yeah, try not to hold on to what is being let go. Relinquish it. Because that's exactly what's needed to manifest, materialize, and step into your power as the magician to create the life that you want. I kind of want another one. Yes. Okay. More energy of protection. Do you see? You're safe and protected as you take this leap of faith, as you let this go, as you create something new, as you move in a different direction. You're protected. You're safe. You're about to unlock, right, your powers over here with the magician as well. And tangibly manifest something through this leap of faith, through the letting go. Keep your arms open wide to receive, right? That's what this is saying. You're about to receive something as a result of that leap of faith, as a result of letting something go. So be receptive to what it can bring. Let go of the past so you can receive it. Let go of what's holding you back or weighing you down from taking that leap of faith. Whether it's people, places, or things. Let them go so you can receive your heart's desire. Final oracle. Let's see. I'm using the Starry Beginnings. Final message for you. What is your must hear final message? Pile number 3. Okay, there's 2 there. Also, remember when I was saying that I felt that not everybody has your best intentions in mind? Part of the reason why is because look at this card. This dude's running away, leaving you there to suffer. You see what I'm saying? You have your guides, though. Look at this cat scaring that guy off. You have your guides watching out for you, protecting you and your interest. So I said, not everybody's out, you know, not everybody's happy for your success or puts good energy towards the ideas you share in confidence. Everybody has their opinion. And a lot of times when they voice their opinion, they're just confusing you or making you second guess and doubt yourself. So protect your energy that way is the must hear message. All right, so it says feel and release. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. That's the energy of endings with the number 10. Remember, I was saying release it, let it go, relinquish it, surrender it. That does definitely apply, okay? Absolutely. 10 is an energy of the completing of a cycle. You're coming into completing a cycle, hardcore, because you got 2 of them here. It's done and over. There's new things awaiting you. So see with your heart. The time is now to hear them. The time is now to hear the messages. Do you see that? See with your heart. Take a risk and put your heart's desire into action. Listen with your heart. Trust your heart. Go with your heart, no matter what other people may say. The time is now to hear the messages. So basically confirming these must-hear messages. Listen to your heart. Go with that, okay? You're safe. You're protected. You're about to unlock your magic. But you can't do that if you're holding on to things that need to be let go. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and grab the dice for angel numbers. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice for angel numbers. These angel numbers can confirm a lot of what is already said in the reading and or provide you with a message you need personally in the moment. I don't give you a source to look up the numbers because it could be one you don't like. And I never want to imply that one source is better over another. There's many on the internet. Go with the one that speaks to your heart. Trust that one. Let that be your guide. Likewise, take the journey, because sometimes when you do, you come across other signs and synchronicities that spirit needs you to find. And I want to make sure you have the chance to find that magic for yourself. That's why I say do the research. Likewise, try to refrain, please, from putting the number interpretation in the comment section for the same reason, because we want everybody to have the chance to find that magic and confirmation for themselves. So let's see what your angel number is. Pile number 3. Pile number 3 with a number 3. Okay. 7. Oh, wait a minute here. Hold on. Because 37, right, so far. But you have 37 there. That's cool. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, 377. Go ahead and look up that number. I will put that in the screen for you. Research it, see what it brings. If you feel that this reading has helped you in some magical way, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also support me further by visiting my Etsy shop. Link is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have Starseed t-shirts I design myself. I make crystal jewelry when I have time. I also find really cool vintage jewelry and have it refurbished. And I also do personal readings upon upon availability, and when I have time, I will post those for people who are interested. So much up to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining.